we holding the baby against her will out here in these streets. Listen, boy, y'all be doing too much. Women be going through too much. It's just a life that y'all live. It's just a life that y'all live. And it's just hard for me to believe anything. Because they kept doing this story like this, and I was refusing to even look at the story because, got to be more careful, because they kept saying a woman, but the picture that they showing looks like a man. It looks like a man. So I'm like, what is we talking about? This thing say a woman escapes after being kidnapped, kept in the center block cell in Kidnap Falls home, according to us at the FBI. Look, watch. Here we go.
Watching out for
Watch
you.
it. Look.
And first at 4, a disturbing kidnapping case spanning multiple states with potentially several victims, and the suspect captured in Oregon.
The FBI says it's investigating his activities in at least 10 different states. This is Coin 6 News at 4 o'clock. I'm Dan Silken.
And I'm Jenny Hansen. The FBI asking for help to find more potential victims of a man they say kidnapped a woman in Seattle and kept her in a makeshift cell in a home in Klamath Falls. Brandon Thompson following this development.
Do you know that you got that thing called time on your hands where you can build a jail inside a garage or something like that right there?
Developing story, speaking with FBI agents, and Brandon, they say they have found other victims.
Other victims.
Yeah, the FBI tells us that they are linking 4 other sexual assault cases to this suspect, though right now the only charge the suspect is facing is for the count of interstate kidnapping. Now, we do want to warn you that the details of this case are disturbing. This is the man they arrested, 29-year-old Nagasi Suberi.
Nagasi, 29. Boy, I thought you were about 46.
FBI says he has also gone by the names Justin Joshua Haishi, Sakima Suberi, or Justin Kawasi. Agents say the victims may only know him as Sakima. They are asking anyone with information about him to contact the FBI. The FBI says this started on July 15th when they say Zuberi was looking for a prostitute in Seattle. He pretended to be a police officer, pretended to arrest a woman, then drove the 7 or so hours south to Klamath Falls, sexually assaulting the victim along the way.
He was looking for a prostitute. He was acting as us as law enforcement, picked up a streetwalker, prostitute, drove about 7 miles and he, took advantage of it.
Looking for a prostitute in Seattle, he pretended to be a police officer, pretended to arrest a woman, then drove the 7 or so hours south to Klamath Falls, sexually assaulting the victim along the way.
Yes, a player named Sookie. Shout out to Sookie Hunter. His name's Sookie out here.
When in Klamath Falls, the victim told the FBI that she was put into a makeshift cell made of cinder blocks in the home Zuberi was living in with his wife. The victim escaped, and if she didn't, the FBI says they would not be here today, and Zuberi would not be in custody.
Whoa. Do y'all see where the problem come in at, right? They said that she was living in the center block prison in the garage of his home with him and his wife. Guess who they arrested? Just him. Shout out to Randall for the $10 super chat. Say happy Thursday, family. Say we love you, love you back. I appreciate that right there. Shout out to I made 60 look good. Shirley for the $5 cash out. You say Gino can do it all wonderful. Say Gino forever. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out a player out here in the doggone street. Do y'all understand? They just told us that him and him and his wifey lived at this address. You mean to tell me all we arrested was him? Say that there again. Yeah. You say he built the baby apartment in the garage. Yeah.
And if she didn't, the FBI says they would not be here today, and Zuberi would not be in custody.
Hold on.
This was a screen.
Wait, no.
FBI. They are asking anyone within.
I'm trying to figure out why we did not arrest his wife.
information about him.
Wife clueless.
To contact the FBI. The FBI says this started on July 15th when they say Zuberi was looking for a prostitute in Seattle. He pretended to be a police officer, pretended to arrest a woman, then drove the 7 or so hours south to Klamath Falls, sexually assaulting the victim along the way. When in Klamath Falls, the victim told the FBI that she was put into a makeshift cell made of cinder blocks in the home Zuberi was living in with his wife. The victim escaped, and if she didn't, the FBI says they would not be here today, and Zuberi would not be in custody.
I just don't understand why only he was arrested. What, the wife never walked inside of the garage? Do we really want to believe that? She never walked inside of the garage. Okay, so the wife never heard anybody hollering, screaming, or nothing saying help, like fire, fire, help, help, nothing. So we're not going to arrest the wife. Got it. Okay.
This was a screen door. She punched it several times to break the welds, ripped the screen down, and she crawled through a small space to get out of that place because she knew something bad was going to happen to her.
I want to thank the brave women who fought for their lives to get us where we are here today. Now it is our turn to take their burden and fight for them, any other victims out there, and seek justice.
What are you talking about? The wife was told to stay away from the garage. Mind your business. That's a good wife then.
The day after the escaped, law enforcement officers in Nevada arrested Zuberi in a parking lot when Zuberi was with his wife and 2 kids. Agent Shark says they're now working backwards to find where Zuberi may have victimized other women, looking at 10 states. We have the information on how to contact the FBI to tell them about this case on our website, coin.com.
So they arrested him with his wife and his children. They should have arrested everybody. You mean to tell me the children don't go down there either? Inside the garage? Come on, dog. Yeah. 2 kids in the house, 2 kids and the wife. The only people who know about the garage is the person being kidnapped and the kidnapper in the same house. All right, man.
More details about this are coming up tonight at 5. Now, the FBI says that Zuberi was only in Oregon for a few months. Before that, we knew that he lived in Vancouver, Washington. Neighbors who lived near him in Vancouver tell me that the FBI was contacting them just yesterday, so there could be more to come in this case. Live in Northeast Portland, Brandon Thompson, Point 6 News.
Do y'all understand that if you is in the community, you in the neighborhood, ladies, I want y'all to pay attention. If your player is a community entrepreneur and us and law enforcement come on around there and kick the door in or something like that right there, you gonna get a charge too. You gonna get a charge as a co-conspirator or something like that right there, because you cannot tell me that you did not know that all this fentanyl and all this reefer and all that cocaine was on the counter with the scale, with the bags and the playing cards and shit like that. You ain't see none of this sitting on your kitchen table. Nothing. You ain't see the girls with no bras on bagging this stuff up, weighing it or nothing, counting the money, nothing. You in the house, you the wife, you in the house. You getting charged, man. What is we talking about? So,
Brandon, you know, I talked to people who lived in the home in Clark County. This home, which is near Prairie High School, where Zuberi lived as recently as several months ago. Both former roommates say police and firefighters were called to the house multiple times for parties and people on drugs.
They got called to the house multiple times for parties and people on that good. Hell, maybe maybe his wife was on that good and she would never go down to the garage, or maybe the kids was on that good too and they never went to the garage. Shout out to Shanti for the $5 cash app. Say I love your show. I appreciate that right there. Remember, tell somebody about a player around here in these streets. Hold on. Woman kidnapped in Seattle. I guess it was Seattle. Okay, a man done kidnapped a woman and then put her in a cell. We got that right there. A Seattle woman kidnapped escapes from a makeshift. All right, bam. I was just looking for like the article, just a article. I don't like the way that they articles look, and then you got to sign up for stuff. We ain't signing up for nothing. So it's, wait a minute. So it's some other people talking. Hold on. I don't even like the way that y'all write y'all paragraphs, but we got somebody talking or something.
All right, thank you guys so much for being with us today. We're going to get started. My name's Joy Gyrus. I am the Public Affairs Officer for the FBI Portland Field Office. We have a few speakers today, and
Joy looked happy. Joy looked like what her name say. Joy. It's like she had a good night last night. You know what I'm saying? She feel great.
And just to remind you, this is an active investigation, so we will only take limited questions at the end.
Good.
Thank you.
Right. Okay, because we need, please, one of y'all asks about why the wife is not being arrested, why the children is not being arrested. We need us at law enforcement to do our due diligence. Here we go. We got our first speaker. She's coming to the mic. She's smiling and shit. She got on her red lipstick. Here we go. Go ahead, speak.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us here today. My name is Stephanie Shark. I'm an Assistant Special Agent in charge in FBI Portland. I am joined today by Assistant United States Attorney Nathan Levarchuk, Klamath Falls Police Captain Rob Reynolds, and John Casalino, Assistant Attorney General for the Oregon Department of Justice.
Yeah, you lock the kids up too.
Although law enforcement daily combats violence and tragedy, some cases alarm even the most seasoned investigators, particularly when shocking details are revealed and we see that there may be multiple unknown victims. The case we are here to announce today, uncovered in Klamath Falls, Oregon, is that kind of case. And while the alleged perpetrator is already in federal custody, the disturbing evidence uncovered to date points to an individual's ongoing and escalating pattern of violence targeting women in multiple states throughout the country.
Got it. Shout out to Rodriguez for the $4.99 super chat. Say Willie Williams for President 2024. Say I know change is coming. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. We bringing change in the future. Here we go. Come
When
on.
police responded to a 911 call in Klamath Falls, Oregon on July 15th, they discovered a makeshift cinder block cell with a metal door and a singular light bulb above for light in a residential garage, and a woman who bravely escaped her terrifying circumstances.
Oh, she was brave.
Sadly, we believe there are more victims, as well as persons out there who might have vital information relevant to our ongoing investigation. We are seeking the public's assistance to help us spread the word about...
That's a great point right there. You said they keep putting these female spokespersons out front. I have no idea why. It's not going to stop y'all from getting kidnapped. Not going to stop y'all from getting missing. I don't understand. Y'all have to fight back before you get taken. Don't get taken. Or maybe watch the movie Taken, and then you possibly know how not to get taken. And this is why here. Apple tags. We typically use those for our children and stuff, right? Stuff and our significant others too, because we want to catch them cheating. But in my mind, the Apple tags is for kids and stuff like that right there. Put it in their book bags and stuff in case they go missing in schools. We call these adults babies out here in these streets. They just like the churn. So now we got to give the adult females, people who came out their mama monkey with a monkey, Apple iTags or something, or the Apple tags. Is it iTags or is it just tags? We need to put tracking devices on our little lalas out here in these streets. Man, if we want to keep them safe, if we want to find them quick. If you don't want to find them quick, cut your air tags off.
This case in the hopes of reaching all of those people.
Just like they made them for the children, there's also made for the children, which is these babies out here in these streets. I'm just trying to tell y'all something, man. Go ahead.
Let me tell you more about our subject.
Girl, get to the point.
29-year-old Nagasi Zuberi is also known by several aliases.
Come on.
One is Sakima.
Suki Hunter.
Another's Justin Haichi.
His name's Suki. Hell no. We ain't gonna let that go. Come on.
29-year-old Nagasi Zuberi
Nagasi.
is also known by several aliases. One is Sakima.
Suki. See, Suki. They say Sakima, but Suki. Whoa. Is he trans? Is he non-binary? Them, they, her? I don't. But it's Suki.
Another's Justin Haichi. And another Justin Kawasi. He is currently in federal custody for alleged interstate kidnapping after a Seattle woman escaped his home in Klamath Falls, more than 450 miles away from where she initially met him. Thereafter, she alleges she was kidnapped, shackled, sexually assaulted, and locked in this makeshift cell.
So she wasn't shackled when she was locked in the makeshift cell. He unshackled her and then put her in the... Oh, all right, go.
According to the complaint, the woman fought for her life, beating the doors and the walls of this cell with...
There we go. Fought for her life for 72 hours, for 5,900 hours and shit. She fought the whole way through. Why y'all be playing like this right here? Come on.
bloodied hands.
Oh, wait. So she beat up the cinder block walls. Hold on. We're going to give her a chance to speak. Go ahead.
Sexually assaulted and locked in this makeshift cell.
Okay.
According to the complaint, the woman fought for her life, beating the doors and the walls of this cell with bloodied hands. Through her perseverance, she broke free and waved down a passing motorist, asking for their help to call 911.
So that kind of tells me that he used the wrong cement. He used the wrong cement for the cinder blocks. Huh? Because the cinder blocks was weak. I'm just pointing something out to you. In case y'all know about concrete and cinder blocks, he used the wrong stuff. Go ahead.
The victim's focus, actions, and her will to survive triggered a law enforcement response that may have actually saved many other women from a similar nightmare. Through quick and decisive law enforcement action across many local, state, and federal agencies, we were able to get Zubari into custody in Reno, Nevada the following day. Klamath Falls Police Captain Rob Reynolds will now speak more about what happened that weekend in July, how the victim escaped, and the impact to his community.
I'm just waiting for the questions, man. We need some questions asked.
Good morning. Again, my name is Captain Rob Reynolds. I'm with the Klamath Falls Police Department. On the day in question, our investigators had made contact with the victim, and what happened was we learned that she was from Seattle, Washington, and that she had been abducted up there. The suspect had transported her down to Klamath Falls, Oregon, which is probably about a 7-hour drive from Seattle, give or take. And during that time, she was also sexually assaulted. Also during that time, she was taken to a residence in Klamath Falls, Oregon, where there was a makeshift cell, if you will, and he had actually locked her in there for a couple hours at least until she realized that she needed to get out of that residence because her life was in danger. And she took the substantial steps to force her way out of that cell, and then she ran out into public, flagged down the first vehicle she could find, and then she was taken to safety. Then 911 was called, and then we responded to help her. We learned that what happened during that time, during that time, the officers learned that she had gone through quite a great ordeal. There's potential of additional victims out there. We're asking today for people to come forward that might have had contact with Mr. Zuberi during contact. Obviously not just in our jurisdiction, but from all over the country, wherever he lived previously. We do know that it's an active investigation.
His efforts to evade law enforcement.
From the U.S. Attorney's Office in Medford, Oregon, in the coming weeks.
Question.
I'm thankful for the swift action of our federal partners. I'm also thankful for the directed and precise action of law enforcement in Klamath County.
Okay.
And it's our hope in this press conference today that you can help us identify additional victims who may have suffered similar fates to the victim in the federal case.
He sounds so passionate. I really, like, you can kind of believe him. It's kind of like you want to help him. You know what I'm saying? Look. He's just so, okay, we need your help. Thank you. I'm just trying to tell you.
Finally, I want to thank the brave women who fought for their lives to get us where we are here today.
Like Carly. Shout out to Carly. She fought for her life out there. Shit. Go ahead.
Now, it is our turn to take their burden and
Shout out to the 11-year-old who fought for her life too.
fight for
ahead.
them,
In Florida.
any other victims out there, and seek justice. Thank you. At this time, we will take just a few questions.
Thank you.
All the sexual assaults,
Hold on.
what states those occurring that happen here? Oregon, California, what states?
Aside from the one that we're discussing here in Oregon, because those are active investigations, we're not going to name the states at the time. I'm sorry.
How long was the victim held in the cell before she escaped?
The victim was held in the cell a few hours before she escaped.
Oh, I thought she was there for like weeks or months or something. You say, Willie, they asking for more evidence because they don't have enough to keep him on any charges. This is the thought that I had. Hold on. And for them to not arrest the wife, something just don't make sense to me. Something don't make sense to me. That's why I had to find like an article or something to see what else going on out here in these streets. I think that she playing.
Speaking of that cell, obviously it appears it's not hidden. It's in this garage. So what role, if any, did his wife play in this? Was she aware of what was going on?
Come on.
Due to the ongoing nature of the investigation, we can't go into those details. We're still uncovering a lot of them.
Nobody else is charged at this point, though?
Not at this point, no.
What? Do you see the smug look on her face? He asked the question that all of us was just thinking. It's a big piece of like center block inside the damn garage. So the wife ain't nothing. Nobody else done been arrested. Well, we cannot comment on that right now because it's still under investigation. And bitch, that's a yes or no. What is we doing? Say it again.
Sorry.
How long was the victim held in the cell before she escaped?
How long?
The victim was held in the cell a few hours before she escaped.
I'm thinking it's done been held for, I promise you, at least a week or two. At least before Carly or something. You know what I'm saying? A few hours. Not even a whole 24 hours. Because I was going to ask, why was there no a Amber Alert, a missing persons alert, or nothing like that right there? I see why. Somebody might have thought that she was just at the job or something. It's 5, 6 hours, baby.
Speaking of that cell, obviously it appears it's not hidden. It's in this garage. So what role, if any, did his wife play in this? Was she aware of what was going on?
Due to the ongoing nature of the investigation, we can't go into those details.
And she's saying this stuff with a smirk on her face, like a smile. Remember, she was just big upping women and being survivors and fighting all the way through, fighting forever and all that fly shit right there. But now he asks you about it, bit, and you got a little smirk on your face. No, I can't even, because it's still under investigation. You just letting us know that you all is not going to charge the wife with anything.
Still uncovering a lot of them.
Nobody else is charged at this point, though?
Not at this point, no.
How is the victim doing? Have you heard anything about her condition?
The victim is strong and courageous, and right now she is physically.
How do you know the victim is strong? That's not what the lady just asked you. She asked you how the victim doing. The victim is strong, and that y'all be just adding shit. Ain't nobody asked y'all about scrumph. Oh, because she fought her way out of some cinder block that I told y'all that he used the wrong cement on. Come on now.
Physically okay, and we are working with her through our victim services department to make sure that she has whatever resources she needs to continue to be resilient.
Continue to be resilient. Yes, believe all women. Hashtag Carly.
Identified other victims at this time?
Just the 4 that I mentioned, but we will not go into their names or locations right
So
now.
there's 4 other victims that you won't even mention and tell us their story. So are those victims strong and relentless and all that fly stuff too? Or are you just going to give like big ups to this one right here? Maybe because she from like your area or something. I have no idea. Keep speaking, sugar.
Have there been charges in those other 4 assaults?
Not at this time.
Who was the person that she flagged down when she managed to escape?
We're not releasing that information right
Can you talk
now.
about the injuries she sustained while trying to break out of this cell?
Sure. For that, I'm going to defer to my colleague from the Klamath Falls Police Department.
So she asked about the injuries that the person suffered. She don't know. Go ahead.
So the victim, when she was trying to escape the cell itself, she had repeatedly punched it with her own hands, and she had several lacerations along her knuckles from doing so.
So she ain't kick it. So she's punching with her hand, her fist. So she ain't hit like with like the palm or something. Have y'all ever punched y'all wall? Hell, punch y'all drywall. That shit hurt. Like it really, really hurt. So like she wasn't kicking it. Because in my mind, maybe kicking is more strength than like hitting or punching. Because your feet not gonna hurt. By kicking it as much as your hands will, you will break your bones in your hands. So we just gonna keep punching the shit, right? Got it. Go ahead.
That I don't know.
How was she able to get out? Was it locked?
It was locked. Again, because of her ability and her survival mindset, this was a screen door. She punched it several times to break the wells, ripped the screen down, and she crawled through a small space to get out of that place because she knew something bad was going to happen to her.
Wait. Did they say that it was a screen door? Wait, hold up. I don't mean to laugh, but I do mean to laugh. Yeah, right. What do you mean a screen door? Like, damn it, I got to bring it up. I have to bring it back. He said a screen door.
Was it locked?
It was locked. Again, because of her ability and her survival mindset,
Do you see how they keep bigging her up? Why is he even doing that? He's doing the same thing that the woman was just doing, but we have to think about this right here. I don't think he believed his shit either. Watch him. And look at her eyes, look at his head. Y'all, Liz, we got to pay attention to body language. Watch it, look.
This was a screen door. She punched it several times to break the wells.
I can't let you do that. Hold on. Let me bag it up enough so we can, get the gist. Here we go.
Ripped the screen down, and she crawled through a small space to get out of that.
Bag up. Okay.
That I don't know.
Here we go.
How was she able to get out? Was it locked?
It was locked. Again, because of her ability and her survival mindset, this was a screen door. She punched it several times to break the wells, ripped the screen down, and she crawled through a small space.
She punched the screen door several times to break the wells. In case y'all don't know what wells is, we're talking about welding. Welding. It was welded. She broke the wells. Who is this bitch? Hawk. This way they just made that movie Hawk Girl or something. Was she Hawk Girl or something? Right. Like a screen door is easy, but her survival mindset, man. I'm trying to tell you, go ahead.
Get out of that place because she knew something bad was going to happen to her.
She did all that to get out of the place because she knew that something bad was going to happen. Bitch, you been kidnapped. It's something bad that already happened. What are you talking about? Yeah. She-Hulk. She-Hulk, that baby was resilient. She broke her way through a screen door.
Is this very from Oregon or a different part of the country?
That I don't know, and I'd have to refer to my colleagues here.
Both of y'all didn't stand at the podium, and whoever don't know nothing, hush, and the other just let the person talk.
It is not believed he is from Oregon. He has only been in the state a few months at this time.
Does he have a job? Does he do anything for work to make money?
We're going to let you guys do your investigation into that. We're not going to release any of those details.
Why is she so smiling and shit. What is this face about? Why is she so? I just don't understand. Is y'all seeing the same thing that I'm seeing? Why she got this big? The only thing Buddy just asked her was something simple. He asked her something simple.
It is not believed he is from Oregon. He has only been in the state a few months at this time.
Do you have a job? Does he do anything for work to make money?
We're going to let you guys do your investigation into that. We're not going to release any.
You're going to let the media do the investigation about whether he has a job or not. I thought that's what us at law enforcement do. We would have to find out, like, where is his income coming from? Where does he work? Who are the people that he know? Because he may be down with some other people who is possibly doing the same thing. This is an investigation for law enforcement. She want the media to do their own investigation. With a smile. Then what is you gonna do? Just smile on camera, bitch? What is you doing? Yes, she's very unprofessional. She's now. I am professional. I'm gonna change the professional game out here in these streets. I'm professional. I have no idea why she's acting like this.
Yeah, those details.
Do you know if his wife or children were home at the time this woman was placed in the cell?
I cannot. Unfortunately, we do not. And our concern is based off of the information that has been made public in the complaint and released, that there is escalation of violence and intent. And so we are concerned that if we work backwards, we're going to find, unfortunately, numerous victims, which is why we are actually seeking your guys' help.
Yeah, she's very condescending. So you seeking other people help, but now we're trying to ask y'all for information that y'all can't give us. Basic information. You all are not going to disclose basic information, but you reaching out to us for help. I don't understand that. Or reaching out to the people in the community. You want help, but you don't want to give a little. You got to give a little bit to get a little bit, sister. What you doing?
We do not know. This is one of those cases where, again, a lot of times we'll get a case and we'll think it is what is on its face. And the more we look into this case, the more we can become concerned as law enforcement that there may be more that we're missing. And so that's why right now we are still at the infancy stages of the investigation. We can't answer a lot of questions, and we really want to seek the assistance from victims, because that's what's really important here, is making sure that anybody else who may have information to help us knows how to get in touch with us. So please pass along the website.
Shout out to Latricia for the 15 for being a member for 15 months. It's just stopping by on my lunch break to watch my favorite reporter's channel. I appreciate that right there. Showed enough do. Look at her. She about to smile again at the end of that damn paragraph.
Question. Any indication that this suspect is tied to the other two women that were found dead in the Portland area that have not been attached to the other serial killer that's under investigation?
Oh, at this time there is absolutely no information to indicate any links between these matters.
Where will he be tried? You mentioned Medford.
I mean, at this time, his charges will be in Medford, but we'll have to see where this investigation goes. We're still in the very early stages, and we appreciate all of you guys taking time out of your day to come here and help us with this. Thank you so much.
I don't even like it. Baby, no, sugar. I don't even much like it, baby. I don't even much like it. Shout out to Rodriguez for the 199 super chat. He said this must be the kidnapping and survival challenge out here in this script. I'm trying to tell you what's going on. What's going on Earth? Something is. All this done started from college. I just don't understand. But she was being very condescending to us. She was not being professional at certain times. I am gathering, like in the beginning, she was being professional before the questions was asked. But as like the questions get asked and all that little smirk and little smiling thing, well, you all need to help do your own investigation. Well, why is we even at the conference then if we got to do our own damn investigation? We came to y'all because y'all is the ones who doing the damn investigation. Why did we waste gas, bitch? Why? Make no doggone sense. You say one crime caused another. You say, should we not go after the first crime, cause and effect, right? Absolutely correct. What I don't listen. I think this is gonna turn out to be BS.